5 weeks ago, I asked you if you were running for governor, and at that point, you basically said,
Well, what I would tell you right now is tonight I'm totally focused on Mayor Stothard. You ask me that question another day, and maybe I'll give you a better answer.
are you ready to talk about it tonight?
Well, not really. I'm really here for Mayor Stothard. I would simply tell you, since that interview, I've been out traveling a little bit, listening to the people in Nebraska. They want to make sure that they have leadership in the governor's office that continues to address the property tax issue, high taxes there, that Governor Ricketts has increased the program we started, put more money into it, expanded into another program. They appreciate that. They care about education, they care about agriculture, and I'm just going to continue to listen right now. It's going to be a ways off before I make any decision on this.
What's your view of Mr. Pillen as governor?
You know, I know Jim Pillen a little bit, not in great detail, but he's been a good corporate business leader, successful in his business. I don't know where he stands on all the issues.
And what about Mr. Herbster? You're on one of his boards. How would you describe him to people that don't know who he is?
I would describe Charles Herbster as a very successful business leader. Has done a very good job there, similar to Jim Pillen. And the question for both of them, do they know the state issues well enough to present the kind of leadership that the people in Nebraska want and where we're trying to head? People just don't know them yet, and they've got a long ways to go to become known in the state.
Being on the board with him for his company, could you actually be running against him? Could you see that as a possibility?
Well, if it comes down to that, I'm sure I would leave the board of directors because that would be uncomfortable for both of us. He recruited me to his board after I was done being governor, wanted my expertise and particularly the business knowledge and understanding of Nebraska that I could bring, and so I was glad to do that.
How much time do you think you have to make this decision?
You know, I've talked to a number of people about that, including some of our current office holders, and almost every one of them tells me, you've got plenty of time, don't rush to the decision. I don't have to be in it tomorrow. It could be later this fall.
Are you waiting to see if Herbster and Pillen implode?
No, I'm trying to make a decision as it relates to me, as it relates to my family, as it relates to the voters of Nebraska.
You know the line, you can't go home again. If you become governor, you're going home again.
I don't quite look at it that way, okay? I love this great state. I love the people. They know I do. And if I were to get in the race and run again, it would be because I want to do good things for the state of Nebraska.
Do you consider yourself a Trumpster?
I supported President Trump. I supported his policies. I served on his ag committee. But this is going to be about the future, not the past.